Let's talk about spirulina. Our objective is to introduce spirulina as an alternative food supplement for optimum health and good nutrition. The name spirulina is derived from the Latin word for helix or spiral. Spirulina is a simple, one-celled form of algae that thrives in warm, alkaline freshwater bodies. Spirulina is one of the blue-green algae due to the presence of both chlorophyll, which is green, and phycocyanin, which is blue pigments, in its cellular structure. Naturally sterile food found in nature. They only grow in freshwater ponds and lakes that contain higher than average amounts of salt. It grows best in warm temperature and has been known to survive temperatures as high as 140 degrees Fahrenheit or 60 degrees Celsius. It grows in environments in which other bacteria and organisms cannot survive. Spirulina was discovered as early as 1519 by the Aztecs, calling it the stone excrement in Lake Texcoco in Mexico. In 1940, spirulina was also discovered in Lake Chad in Africa by a French professor. 25 years later, studies on spirulina started. Why spirulina? According to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization in 2008, there is a need for both national governments and intergovernmental organizations to re-evaluate the potential of spirulina to fulfill both their own food security needs as well as a tool for their overseas development emergency response efforts. According to the United Nations World Food Conference in 1974, spirulina is lauded as the best food for the future. Recognizing the inherent potential of spirulina in the Sustainable Development Agenda, several member states of the United Nations came together to form an intergovernmental organization named the Intergovernmental Institution for the Use of Microalgae Spirulina Against Malnutrition, or IIMSAM. For World Health Organization, spirulina represents an interesting food for multiple reasons. Rich in iron and protein, and is able to be administered to children without any risk. This according to United Nations World Health Organization in Geneva, Switzerland on June 8, 1993. In the World Food Conference of 1974, the United Nations lauded spirulina as being possibly the best food for the future. The U.S. Department of Agriculture has published Spirulina Food for the Future. IIMSAM aspires to build a consensus with the UN member states, international community, and other stakeholders to make spirulina a key driver to eradicate malnutrition, achieve food security, and bridge the health divide throughout the world. Both NASA and the European Space Agency proposed spirulina as one of the primary foods to be cultivated during long-term space missions. The properties of spirulina. Spirulina is one of the most nutritious and concentrated food sources in the planet. Spirulina consistently boasts an amazing protein level of 60% on average, even better than red meat, which is about 27% protein. And spirulina's protein is biologically complete, containing all of the essential amino acids needed for human health. The proteins in spirulina are of highly digestible type. The net protein utilization, or NPU, is high between 53 and 61% and requires no cooking to increase the bioavailability of its proteins. Spirulina also contains a potent array of other beneficial nutrients. Spirulina contains B vitamins, including exceptionally high B12, B1 or thiamine, B2 or riboflavin, B3 or nicotinamide, B6 or pyridoxine, B9 or folic acid, the vitamins D, A, E, and C. Spirulina contains phytopigment, phycocyanin, chlorophyll, carotenoid minerals, potassium, calcium, chromium, iron, magnesium, phosphorus, manganese, selenium, sodium, and zinc. Spirulina is one of the best-known sources of gamma-linolenic acid or GLA, an important fatty acid for heart and joints. Spirulina protein is also a form of complete protein containing every type of amino acid considered essential to health. It contains 26 times more calcium than milk, 20 times more protein than milk, 6 times more protein than egg. 1,000 milligrams of spirulina is equivalent equivalent to 1 kilogram of assorted vegetables. It is also a good source of niacin. It is a rich source of beta-carotene. It is also rich in iron. What are the benefits of spirulina? It counteracts toxins in the body. It strengthens the immune system. It helps in purifying the liver. It lowers blood cholesterol and excess triglyceride. It helps fight viral infection. It enhances brain function. It treats radiation sickness, enhances ability to generate new blood cells. It improves blood sugar problems. It strengthens the nervous system, removes toxic metals such as lead and mercury from the body. It improves healing of wounds, low-carb diet, weight loss of dieting, vitality, intestinal health, appetite suppression, reduced cravings, proper pH balance. Who should take spirulina? Children who don't like or get enough vegetables or have an imbalanced food intake. Teenagers during their rapid growing period need a sufficient injection of nutrients. Spirulina is ideal for this. Senior citizens who have difficulty in having reasonable average 3 meals per day. Sport lovers or athletes who need extra nutrients to keep their energy levels up. Modern busy people who don't have the time to eat good meals. Patients or people who need a high volume of nutrients to assist recovery. Vegetarians who require extra nutrient sources. People who are always under stress or have irregular sleep patterns. Conclusion: the scientific evidence of spirulina's health benefits is abundant, frequently showing remarkable clinical results. Spirulina is incredibly rich, containing a balance of nutrients that make it virtually a whole food capable of sustaining life without the need for other foods. It appears this is a near-perfect food for everyone in your family. One more natural way to take charge of your health. Spirulina is available in 500 milligrams, and this is equivalent to 500 milligrams of assorted vegetables.